Hey guys, welcome back to another weekly live stream here at Trace Trades. If you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click the link in the description so you could join the server and participate in these streams live, and as well as participate in the Q&A and charting that we do after the weekly watch list stream. So to get right into the list, first we have Apple. Again, same sort of setup, looking at this like golden pocket, this 0.618 to 0.786 area on our fibs here. We did print a higher low on Friday, and this is the low I'm talking about, this 168 low. Now we printed a higher low over here around like 170s. It is slightly less of a higher low than our lower high is here. So this consolidation is favoring the downside right now. So I am looking at that 168 level, this level right down here, in order to grab some puts and maybe get some shorts in. Below our major support level down here of 167.50. But if we do start moving up as soon as we exit this golden pocket area, I will be bullish on it. And then, like again, once we take out this previous higher high, that's very bullish. So first we're looking for a break of the golden pocket, then the recent local high. Next we have AMD. AMD was still watching the support level down here at 130.5. And then we're also looking at this channel right here, so we're looking to see it climb up a little bit more. Really want to get past this local high around 141, and then after that we should go to test the top of this channel pretty easily, but we do have to get over that first. So before we get over that, I am still watching again for downside. Below this 130.50 level, I will be open to shorts. Next we have Amazon. Amazon, we just have this big support area, and if we throw on the weekly, it's a little bit easier to see that even this week, even though we tested the lows of this zone, we still picked it back up and closed above. So I'm looking for a little bit more of a relief bounce from this zone. Catch like 50 to 100 points on Amazon here will be very, very good for the contracts. Facebook, a little bit less of a cleaner setup. As you see, these candles are kind of all over the place. Not too much movement here. But what we are seeing is this sort of like almost an inverse head and shoulders pattern, so I kind of drew it like that. But it is holding these highs up here around this like 320 to 325 area from the lows way below like 310, 300. So if we do start to pull away from these areas and start to like pick up a little bit, I would say above like this 336 right here, because we got this local high right here. So if we start to pick above that, then we will very easily test like 345, 350, and 350 is really our big level here. If we see Facebook close above 350, this probably won't happen this week, but just something to keep in mind as we sort of progress. Close above 350 is very bullish for Facebook, and it really opens the doors to let us test all-time highs again very, very quickly. Much like what we did in August, test the 350 and shoot right up. Microsoft, we just defended this area right here, right off this 305 level. Just sort of, we tested it many times previously and then back tested for support, and now we're once again back testing for support, looking to reclaim some of these upper levels here. We already technically got past this 310 level because we closed at 310 and 20 cents, but that's definitely something I'm going to be watching on the open for tomorrow. And really what these two levels mark is this gap area right here. This candle on October 26th closed way down here. And then on October 27th, we opened way up here. So this is a gap area. We did fill it already, but usually gaps do remain relevant in the short-term period. So since we did fill it recently, assuming that the levels are going to be significant still. Next we have QCOM. QCOM, rocketing to its all-time highs here, very, very strong against the relative market. Has been getting some wick rejections here, though, but I think if we get over 191.6 again with some market backing, then we'll finally see like the follow-through movement. These two wicks here that got passed and failed on December 16th and January 5th, those are both days where the market was overall red, so that wouldn't be the day to take this trade anyway. Really what we are looking for here is we want that market backing as well as a break this level with volume. And that should give us that follow-through momentum that allows us to get paid on the trade. And then lastly, we have Tesla, same channel sort of setup. We broke it, came back in, bounced off our 1,000 level here, broke back above, came back in. It's kind of having some indecision at these levels. You could draw somewhat of like a falling wedge here, Again, if drawings work for you that way, but I think that's a little sloppy. So again, I'm really paying attention to this 1000 level, and then if we get like a firm break of the channel. This break right here, this was good on January 12th. That's a very good break, but we couldn't really get over the highs of the previous day. So that's really what we're looking for. We want that close break, and then the next day we'll be watching for over the previous day's highs. As far as the overall market goes, first looking at SPY, like again, we're really just range bound here, not looking at too much. We did make a higher low on Friday, so that's good. But really, like this area up here, this like 372 to 373. Oh, sorry, 472 to 473.50 area. That's really a big area of resistance. So right now, until we get over that, it's gonna be like a little more choppy, a little more rangy. If we do break these lows around here, around 456, again, I'll be looking for puts for sure. That would be very, very bearish. But until then, again, looks like we're just in some chop. Could see upside from here, but this higher low is giving me a little bit of optimism that we're leaning a little more towards upside. But like this is very choppy. This is very, very indecision, at least to me. Some people out there might be trying to call it from here, but I really don't think there's enough on this chart really to call it, to call up or down. So really, again, we're going to stay light. We're going to stay uh, ability, like we want the ability to adapt. And then Q's, same sort of thing. We bounced off like this trend line as well as our like 379 level that we've been watching pretty closely this week. Reclaimed both of those. And again, like there's still nothing here. Q's look a little more bearish than SPY, but there's really nothing here to make me think that like, oh, we're 100% going down. Especially since we closed above that 379 level on Friday. So we're gonna see how we react on Tuesday. Um, but yeah, really, like again, we're just taking it very, very slow. We're not rushing into anything. This week might be like a very, very slow week for us. We might only take a couple trades. But that's fine because again, like the market's gonna be open the next week. So really, it's about protecting your capital and taking trades where you have beneficial risks to reward. And as far as the broad market's concerned, I don't think risk reward is really favoring either side here. I really do think it's a very choppy market. So again, we're going to take it very, very slow. But that's it for this week's live stream. Again, if you're watching this on YouTube, make sure you click the link in the description so you can join the server and participate in the streams live.